Hello everyone, welcome to the Elliott Wave Forex.com YouTube channel. My name is Henry. Today is July 22nd. The time is around 2:30 a.m. GMT. Today we're going to be looking or updating the chart of the SPY. This is ETF that is related to the S&P 500. Now, overall, the market is sort of choppy right now. And yeah, it can quite continue to get choppy as we go into the summer. So we could have a lot of what we call truncated move. So just be a bit careful here navigating the summer months. Okay, so here let's take a look at the 30-minute chart of the SPY. We are looking from the SPY. This is, you can see here, is with P, and we're ending with C of W, right? So within this with C, it subdivides into 5 waves: 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So we're looking for SPY to very soon end the 5 waves up. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then from there, we could be ending at least this cycle in a 5 waves, and then see a pullback at least, right? Now, this is the trend line that we draw right here. If we do get a break below, then this cycle can be considered completed, and that means we should be at least correcting the cycle here in the near term, right? At least correcting this 5 waves up. So you can see in the RSI momentum, we already can see divergence. So that suggests that we could in fact be close to ending a 5 ways up, because again, in Elliott Wave theory, usually wave 5 should be accompanied by the lack of momentum, like what we see here. A break below this trend line again will be your first indication this cycle is complete, and at minimum we should be getting some sort of a 3 years pullback to correct this cycle. So so that's pretty straightforward, right? In terms of the alternate, we could have, for example, ended 5 already here, and the C and the W here. Instead of 1 or 5, this could be your entire wave 5 and starts to pull back. So that's kind of within the optional path that we see in the SPY here. Now let's zoom out and take a look at the larger degree. If I zoom out on the daily, we can see a couple of things here. So this is the peak in the SPY in January, right? So we can clearly see from here, we got this 1, we got this 2, and maybe it's a 3, 4, 5, right? Either it's a 3, 4, 5, or this can be considered the same cycle. Let's take a look at some of the extension. So if you see the extension here, we see that this 1, 2, 3 here, they end at the 100% extension, right? So in other words, there is no 1.618 extension. So this entire move could be just a, we can label this maybe as a WXY, maybe it's possible, right? This is a 3 swing. This is also looking like a 3 swing. And then the rally here is starting to get too big. If you try to draw a channel from here, you can see it broke, right? It broke above that channel, the bearish channel. So that tells us that this cycle could be completed already from March, and this rally therefore could be at least correcting this cycle, right? So we got 2 cycles, either the January cycle or the March cycle. We know this trend line breaks, so at least, at minimum, this cycle ends from late April, if not this cycle as well, because it's already 3 swings, 1, 2, 3, reaching the 100% extension. And so that's the idea, that this cycle at least is ending. Now if we go back to the 1 hour, okay, let's focus on the daily again. From this low here, okay, let me transfer discount. This is your B right here, right? And then we're looking to finish the C. So by looking at this, now we can kind of make sense of what we are trying to say here. Okay, if this is your A, B, and C here, that has to be your A here. And so that means after we finish this C, we should be getting a pullback in the X, right? And then maybe retesting that trend line, and then go up again in, remember WXY is a double zigzag, right? So you can have another leg like this, and then the market is going to decide what's gonna happen from there, right? If it is still bearish, then from here we might go down again like this. If not, then this can become something more impulsive than a WXY. Now if it becomes something more impulsive, what's going to happen is you notice here that if I measure the extension from the lows here, now this is your 100% extension, 401. So this is a potential target here, 401 to 419 or 420, and so that could in fact be ending this ABC like what we are showing here. All right, the C of the W could be ending somewhere in this area if that is a three-ways rally, right? Now if this turns out to be a bigger sort of maybe a new bullish leg to new high, or a bigger corrective rally, then this can become 1, 2, 3 instead of ABC. It can all the way up to 419 or 420. That's the 161.8% extension, right? And then become like a 5-ways like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that's not what we are calling for right now, right? It's within the possibility. It's within the possible option, but it's not the primary view. The primary view is just calling for a 3-ways rally, which should be ending somewhere around this area, between 401, 420. Then from here we can get a pullback first, right? If it continues impulsively to 420, then there is a possible then there is an increased chance this is actually a 1, 2, 3, right? But that's again not our primary view right now. We're looking this to complete this 3-ways rally soon in this area and then giving us a pullback first. All right, so for the updates on SPY or any other ETF, stocks, indices, Forex, cryptos, commodities, and so on, you can take a look at our service. We have 14 days trial. The link is provided in the description of the video. So I'll see you all again next time, and have a nice day, everyone.